Well, hi Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. Let's find out what you can expect. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Taurus. The Empress can be a Taurus card. That probably is you. So can the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So the overall energy of this reading is the Nine of Pentacles. This is about being independent, being self-assured, grounded, secure, stable in oneself. So Taurus, this surrounds your entire reading. This is you, Taurus. That's who you are. And I need to read on to find out why this energy is surrounding the entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles, it looks like you've been focused on all these pentacles. You've been focused on building a life for yourself. You've been focused on becoming secure and stable and grounded. So you put a lot of work, and I think you put a lot of work into yourself, into your own being. Right next to the Judgment card. It's one of the reasons I think that this work has been put into yourself, because you've been in the middle of a spiritual lesson. This is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're blowing that horn down on you. They're like, you have a lesson to learn and you will learn it. Well, if you don't learn it, they'll keep blowing that horn over and over, even if it's lifetime after lifetime until you get it. Looks like you're getting it. And you're creating your own happiness. You're creating your own stability, your own security. I think you are learning your spiritual lesson. That's awesome. Next to the Judgment card is the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart. But this is about moving forward. Okay, working hard on yourself. You're finding your security, your stability, your groundedness, and now you're ready to move forward, on another venture, on another task, which might also be part of a spiritual lesson. So under the Three of Pentacles, or the Eight of Pentacles is the Empress. This can be Taurus or Libra, and it's your reading, Taurus. This is you. This is right next to the Nine of Pentacles. You worked on getting yourself all together. This is who you are. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. You're male or female, being the Empress here, doesn't matter. But you are a loving, kind, considerate, thoughtful, giving, forgiving. You're just a very nurturing, supportive. I mean, I can go on and on. You have so many wonderful qualities about you. This is who you've worked on, which is you. You're becoming you again, and you're becoming very self-confident, very self-assured, and you've got yourself, you have total control over you here. And then on the other side, the Nine of Pentacles is the Eight of Cups. It looks like you walked away from something. It's either that, or it's under the Chariot card, and which is about moving forward. Maybe you're getting ready to just move forward and leave all this working on yourself. I think is the state that you've been in for quite some time. And I think you're ready to move forward. You're ready to venture out. That's what I feel from this, especially being under the Chariot card. And next to you coming into your full power again, your full self. Under the Empress is the King of Swords. This is air. So it'd be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading. Self-protection mode, so you're wandering out there, you're moving forward, moving ahead with your sword up. So, you're protecting this place that you've got yourself into, that you want to stay in. You got your own self back right under the Empress card, male or female, remember. And this is male or female too. So you are in self-protection mode. It's right next to the Star. And see, your sword is up because you've gone through this period of healing. All of this work that you put into yourself, all these pentacles that you've built for yourself, coming back around to the essence of who you are. Okay? That took a lot of healing. So there was something that kind of triggered all this. This is the card for Aquarius, right next to the King of Swords, which is air energy. So Aquarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is about seeing your own reflection in that pool of water bouncing back at you. Very spiritual. And remembering who you are. So we have the Empress. We have working on yourself. This is a totally healing experience that you've been through as part of your judgment. Excuse me. So on the other side of the star card is the Seven of Swords. This is something you walked away from for sure. And this is what you healed from. Some kind of deceitful behavior was in your life. Something really took a chunk of you. But you've got it back, and you focused on yourself. You've healed, and you've learned a spiritual lesson from this, and you're moving forward. Let's find out what else is going on for you here, Taurus. Oh. You've been through it, you've gone through it, you fixed yourself, you healed, you focused on yourself. You are a very self-assured person now. You know who you are. Second half, Taurus. Wow. Okay, Taurus. Up here in your highest energy is the King of Wands, holding that staff in new beginnings and fresh starts, right next to the Chariot here. So you're moving forward. You're ready. Either you're going to, or you will, or you have already started to move forward. See, the hand is on the hip of this figure. I mean, they're ready to get up and move. The King of Wands is fire energy. Could be Scorpio. It could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But this is how you feel right now. You are ready. You're ready to move forward. You've healed. You've done your job. It's right next to the Page of Cups on the back side here, the Page of Cups. This is, you're not even facing the Page of Cups. You're facing away from the Page of Cups. This is something that you won't let into your life again. This is part of what you learned in your spiritual lesson. This cup has a fish in it. So Pisces might be around this reading or part, high and strong in your chart someplace. But there's a fish in that cup. And so this is like a cup that wasn't what it was presented to be. A cup of love that was not really a cup of love, okay? It just was immature. It didn't turn out that way. This is something that you're going to be blocking. You have your heart crossed. You're not allowing that kind of cup into your life again. You have your swords up in self-protection mode, again, as well as with the King of Swords. And you have your blindfold on. You won't even look. You don't even want to look at a cup that might be one of those Page of Cups, okay? So you're going to be in self-protection mode, yet you are ready to move forward. And under moving forward with this fresh new start in life, the Lovers. Wow, that's a divine soulmate connection. Now, you're walking right towards it. You're walking right towards it. This is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But this is a very special soulmate connection. Might even be twin flame, but I hate to throw that out there too much. But this is a very special soulmate connection. This is where you're headed. So you got your power back. You're moving forward. Wow. And it looks like you're moving forward. There is somebody very special on the horizon here for you. And when you meet this person, there's going to be a lot of conversation. There's going to be a lot of texting or talking on the phone or Skype or Zoom or something through the airways. A lot of back and forth. And it's going to include this energy of the Page of Cups. Because not only you, but they have been through something similar as you, that you just got done healing from. So, a lot of conversations. It's going to turn out that they're not only divine soulmate here, which means you were lovers in another life. They're going to be a best friend and soulmate. and they're going to have a lot of love for you. Two big cups of love. This is under this blocking this page of cups. This is what you want in your life. The two of cups and the lovers on the same line that you're walking towards. Oh gosh, when this person comes along, you're going to know it. You are. And you're going to know it through all this conversation. You're not just going to say, oh man, you're the one for me. No, that's not how it's going to go. There will be a connection, and you're going to talk. And it's like both of you need to get to know each other, and you're going to become like best friends, soulmates, and lovers. Wow. All this healing over here is what's bringing all this in. So under the lovers is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is really close to that Seven of Swords energy that you walked away from before. This is about evaluating the love. Queen of Cups, this is water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have Cancer here, and we have Pisces here. Might be involved, might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But this Queen of Cups is this is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it, male or female. This Queen of Cups, this is your energy trying to peek in those little windows on the lid of that cup because it's full of answers about love. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and you've done a lot of like soul searching and going inside and finding answers about what love is supposed to look like. This is right under the Lovers card. So when this person comes into your life, yeah, you're going to examine them, but it's going to be through conversation, which is lovely. Right next to the Queen of Cups, and one of the reasons that you're like this and you're on guard is because of what you went through before. And so on the back side, the Queen of Cups is the Devil. This is the card for Capricorn. So Capricorn might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But this is a toxic energy. This Seven of Swords was a toxic energy in your life. And this is why you have to have all this conversation here. This Page of Cups was toxic. This energy, you might have even been tied to someone or something else through whoever was being deceitful. The Devil's waving goodbye, though. They're no longer there. Look at that. They're like, well, we were there, but we're gone now, but it's still on your mind, okay? And you're going to try to protect yourself from that energy again. You have all this conversation going on with this person. You're going to become best friends and soulmates, I'm telling you. You are soulmates, but you're going to be lovers. So next to the Devil is a Page of Pentacles. Again, on each side of that toxic energy, one is the Queen of Cups, really, dissecting, getting answers about love. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, really dissecting, getting answers about commitment, about solidity, as far as the relationship goes, and whether or not it can be a secure and stable relationship right under that Two of Cups. So, you have done some beautiful healing over here. You have found yourself. You are so in tune with who you are. You're ready to go out there now again. You've done so much healing. Let's pick one up. Oh gosh. The Four of Wands. Soulmate, special, divine, joy, union between two people. This is a card of marriage. Oh God. That's where you're headed. That is, because it's I always put this, I'm putting this card right between these two. You're ready for your fresh start, your new beginning. This is a wand of passion too that the King of Wands has. And it's right next to the Chariot. Moving forward, all this is going to lead to something very stable, loving, and joyful. Oh gosh, Taurus, beautiful reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance.